some of the more than 5,000 species of marine animals that we have in the waters around Hong Kong. So all of these are modelled on genuine fishes and organisms in the waters that our marine science team has done some research in terms of creating these videos. If you go inside the museum, on our A deck, we have two different scenarios for the underwater life. The estuary life as well as coral reef. But now we come above sea and we're looking at the evolution of vessels that were sailing in and around Hong Kong over the ages. From some of the older Chinese junks that were sailing through this area. We see some Arabian dhows and actually, well, all the way back to the Tang Dynasty, there were Arabian dhows trading between China and the Middle East. And then we move into the more recent, the advent of the European trading vessels coming and trading with China in the 18th and 19th century. And some of these vessels you can see here now. This one looks more like a Pirates of the Caribbean type of vessel. And then we come into a sort of transitionary period coming up now where we have the evolution between sail and steamships starting to appear on the scene in the later parts of the 19th century. So you have this sort of crossover time, which we feature in our galleries also in the museum, of the transition of power from sail to steam, and we're looking at currently in the shipping industry at different evolutions of different forms of vessel propulsion as we speak. And then into more recent times, we'll feature some of the cargo ships in the mid to late 20th century. Now you see some derrick ships trading to and from Hong Kong. A lot of regional trade between Hong Kong and other places in Asia. Now we see some of the more local vessels. On the iconic Star Ferry on this side, we have the Alexandra Grantham fireboat on my left over here, and the harbour tug, which is, you'll see ubiquitously still in the harbour, helping the cargo ships coming into mooring in the container port. And here you have what was the largest container vessel ever built, which is the OSG Hong Kong. Not yet the largest cargo vessel, but this is the largest container vessel. Also named after Hong Kong, so that's also brings home the importance of Hong Kong as a global maritime centre. And then last but not least, we have now coming up the Seawise Giant, the ship that provided the anchor. So coming up on this side,
Oh, that's huge.
And on the other side, you can see how small the tugboat is by comparison.
Yeah.
And as a final pièce de résistance, Seawise Giant drops its anchor into the waters of Hong Kong. There we are. That's the advent of Hong Kong Maritime Museum Jockey Club Anchor Plaza, and this video will be playing on a loop for visitors to come through and freely see. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to encourage you all to get back out the way you came so that we can formally open the plaza.